Prosody rate equals slow. They came in dressed as cops. / prosody 2 men. 81 minutes. $500 million gone forever. Not one arrest, not one painting ever returned. The Midnight Paradigm. The largest art theft in recorded human history. At the Midnight Paradigm, we re-examine evidence always. Isabella Stewart Gardner built more than a museum. She built a monument to obsession and will. Opened 1903, her Venetian palazzo transported to Boston. Her will contained one extraordinary and binding clause. Nothing moves, nothing changes, not one object. Violate the will, Harvard inherits the entire collection. That clause now complicates every recovery negotiation today. March 17, 1990, one night before the heist. Guard Rick Abath allowed an unauthorized visitor inside. The record of who that visitor was, incomplete. Abath also deactivated the museum's motion detector system. No supervisor monitored that deactivation, not that night. This security gap had existed for several years. 1:24 a.m., the side door buzzer rings once. Rick Abath hears the buzzer. He knows the protocol. Never open that door after midnight. Never. The two men outside wear Boston police uniforms. They claim there is a warrant for arrest. Rick Abath opens the door. Everything is lost. According to FBI records, this was social engineering. Guard Randy Heston was also present, both neutralized. Handcuffed to pipes in the basement, left helpless. The thieves said, "You will hear from us." Lies. Upstairs, the two men moved with deliberate purpose. They knew exactly which works they had targeted. 3 Rembrandts, 1 Vermeer, 5 Degas sketches. A man at oil, a Chinese bronze beaker, a finial. The finial was worth only a few $100s. Why take something nearly worthless from a museum? Perhaps to prove to a handler they were inside. This suggests a larger criminal operation behind it. The storm on the Sea of Galilee, Rembrandt's only seascape. The only known Rembrandt seascape in existence, gone. The concert by Vermeer, 35 known in the world. Today valued at over $200 million alone. The most valuable unrecovered painting in the entire world. 8:15 a.m., the day guard arrives, discovers everything. Empty frames, cut wires, shattered display cases. Boston police arrive, then the FBI, then more. The museum's insurance at the time, $1 million. Against $500 million in stolen masterworks, catastrophic. No security cameras captured clear images of them. The 1,990 equipment proved wholly inadequate for identification. Investigators found fingerprints. None matched any database. The thieves wore fake mustaches, professional disguise. This level of disguise suggests professional criminal planning ahead. What strikes us, these men had inside knowledge. They bypassed more valuable works, Titian left untouched. The Rape of Europa, perhaps the most famous work there. They ignored it. This was not opportunistic, planned. Boston FBI Special Agent Jeffrey Kelly led the investigation. He would pursue this case for decades, patient. Early leads pointed toward Boston organized crime figures. Names surfaced, deals were attempted, all fell apart. Art thieves face a fundamental problem after the theft. These works are too famous. No legitimate buyer exists. The stolen paintings became criminal underworld currency instead. Used as collateral in drug deals, loan arrangements, poker. FBI agent Kelly announced this in 2015. The paintings traveled. Multiple hands, multiple cities, the trail growing cold. David Turner, New England crime figure, connected to the ring. Turner died in prison in 2015. Unrelated charges, gone. One significant lead gone with him, permanently and forever. Robert Gentile, Connecticut mobster, FBI searched his property twice. 2012 and again 2016. They found nothing conclusive. Gentile denied knowledge of the heist until death. He died in 2014. Another lead sealed permanently. 2013, the FBI held a press conference, a bombshell. "We know the identities of the thieves," they said. A small criminal enterprise from the mid-Atlantic states. They named no suspects publicly. They charged no one. What we are left to assess, why the silence? Several possibilities present themselves. None is fully satisfying. The FBI may need the art to surface first. Charging without the art risks acquittal, permanently and absolutely. Or the suspects were already dead when announced then. The FBI has not confirmed which explanation is correct. This is, in our assessment, a deliberate legal strategy. 2015, FBI released surveillance footage, a car circled. 60 days before the theft, someone was scouting. This was not spontaneous. Months of planning preceded it. The reward was increased to $10 million. The largest reward ever offered for stolen cultural property. Despite this, no credible recovery lead has emerged. Art theft investigator Harold Smith dedicated decades to this. Multiple organized crime figures claim to know their location. Every deal to return the art eventually collapsed entirely. According to Smith, the paintings changed hands repeatedly. Smith told the Boston Globe, "The trail is not dead." We are inclined to agree, the FBI still is. 2021, Netflix, "This is a Robbery," new public attention. Millions watched, new tips flooded the FBI line. According to FBI statements, all tips were investigated. None led to recovery. The paintings remained absent still. 2023, Boston art thief Miles Connor Jr. gave an interview. He has admitted to multiple thefts, not this one. He suggested the paintings may be in Connecticut. Is he reliable? The FBI has not confirmed this. We cannot know for certain. The record is silent. Rick Abath was investigated thoroughly, never charged with anything. Was he complicit or tragically negligent that night? FBI found insufficient evidence to charge him with anything. What we know, his actions that night enabled the theft. What we cannot assess, what he knew beforehand. That distinction matters enormously, both legally and morally. The statute of limitations on the theft has expired. The thieves could confess today, no theft prosecution. Only possession of stolen goods remains criminally chargeable still. This creates a paradox that has no clean resolution. The FBI could immunize a thief to recover the art. Such deals have been discussed. None have been completed. What does this tell us about the criminal? Either they are dead or they fear the deal. Perhaps the criminal code is more powerful than money. The museum never replaced the stolen paintings, never will. The empty gold frames remain on the walls today. Curators believe this honors Isabella Gardner's stipulated will, a 36-year vigil for art that may be gone. The absence itself has become part of the museum. What does it mean to keep an empty frame? It is, as we read it, an act of grief. A refusal to pretend the loss did not happen. Gardner's will stipulated, nothing may be changed ever. The empty frames are, paradoxically, the most faithful compliance. The case remains officially open, agents still assigned today. 36 years, not one arrest, not one painting. What does this suggest about who controls these paintings? The FBI believes organized crime, the Mid-Atlantic Network specifically. What the evidence actually shows, painting as collateral usage by criminals. Multiple informants corroborated this independently of each other. The narrative that the paintings exist somewhere, we believe it. The narrative that they are recoverable, far less certain. The FBI has specifically searched properties in Connecticut. Dozens of suspects interviewed over 36 years of pursuit. No one has broken, no one has come forward, silence. The durability of this silence should deeply trouble us. It suggests protection more powerful than $10 million. The Gardner heist remains the FBI's most public failure. They know who, cannot prove what, cannot act yet. In 2026, the case enters its 37th year open. The Vermeer sits somewhere, perhaps under someone's ordinary floorboard. The most valuable unrecovered painting in the world, waiting. The full case records are archived at the FBI. The Netflix series This Is a Robbery documents everything. Subscribe. The empty frames still hang. Watch the full breakdown.